much training did you have really as a sales manager? I mean, where did you learn your sales management? You see, most sales managers, from my experience, really have modeled their management practice, if you like, on the way that they were managed as salespeople. And I guess in a way it's a bit like parenting, when we take the best and we leave the rest. So, did you find yourself managing your first sales team because of your technical competence? Was it because you were the best salesperson or one of the best salespeople? Or maybe it was a case that, you'd just been around long enough to finally get the nod. The old tap on your shoulder. It's your time. You see, most managers really learn their craft through trial and error. And few would take a sales management course or a seminar here or there. Some people read sales books and management books and download podcasts, listen to CDs. But the scary fact is, often, unfortunately, companies promote their best salespeople into the role of sales management. And the problem is, not only do you lose your best salespeople, but unfortunately, you also get lousy managers. Just because you've got manager on your business card doesn't mean that you know how to manage a team of salespeople. So here's one of the big problems. Whilst trying to succeed in the highly competitive and global business markets of today, many sales managers find themselves way out of their depth. They struggle under the constant pressure of having to deliver constant revenue results, and it's unfortunate. But it's a fact that vast numbers of sales managers find themselves in, let's just say, the precarious position of not really knowing where to even start to bring about plan increases for attracting new customers, as well as retaining the old ones. This is a tough position to be in because, let's face it, as a sales manager, you're paid to come up with the answers, which you might not have. And in fact, it's only the very few enlightened sales managers that actually put up their hand and ask for help. So, whilst you may not have been responsible for the way that you've managed your sales team prior to coming onto this online training program, as of now, you will be. So let's get stuck in and let's talk about what is sales leadership. So maybe we can start by defining sales leadership. I once asked a group of sales managers in a workshop what they thought the goal or the purpose of sales leadership was. And some of the responses I got were things like, to utilize my salespeople as a resource to help achieve the company's sales goals, or to gain, train, and maintain a highly successful team of salespeople, to help my team generate the revenue and the profit goals of my company. And there were a bunch of others. And certainly, while all those definitions are valid, let's start by asking, what do you think sales leadership is? And then I'm going to give you a definition of what I believe sales leadership is from my experience of working with sales managers and sales leaders over the last 20-odd years. So press pause right now and just take a quick moment and jot down what you think sales leadership is. Welcome back. So how'd you go? What was your definition? What did you think sales leadership is? Well, when I wrote the book Bulletproof Your Sales Team, I invested the time and a tremendous amount of research to find out what sales leadership actually is. I define it as engaging and growing a team of sales professionals to constantly achieve their own highest levels of motivated sales performance, exceeding their given sales and profitability budgets, quotas or targets. So looking at the first keyword, which is probably the most obvious, leadership. Well, management guru Peter Drucker had this to say about leadership. Drucker said that management is doing things right, whereas leadership is doing the right things. So Really, the same can be said for sales leadership. Doing the right things as a sales leader means staying constantly focused on how you can truly support and help your salespeople to really know and understand what they are doing. Your role as a sales leader is to help your people execute their role more effectively. Warren Bennis, another world-famous authority on leadership, said that leadership is the wise use of power. And power is the capacity to translate intention into reality and sustain it. In other words, I believe he's talking there about leadership is ensuring execution. And so as a sales leader, your role requires you to set forth a vision or an intention for your sales team and then ensure that they take the optimum action, execution, to transform that goal, that vision, into reality. So sales leaders don't just merely supervise or manage. They create a sense of purpose and direction for the team that they lead. Sales leaders provide their sales team with focus, and a focus that inspires them.